So I really hate this new voice. I miss this meeting is being reported, you know, recording in progress. Your buddy with you? Hey, what you do, the headliner?
What do you mean?
Oh, there it is. It was hiding behind your
Yeah.
hat. Oh, okay. Is your
My
partner
buddy's-
with you today? Yeah.
He's still here.
What's his name? You gonna introduce him to the class?
His name is Mark.
Morning, Mark.
You say morning.
Morning.
Yes. I had a homeless student who was, he lived in room 350. You know, the big lecture room on campus.
Yeah.
So he'd go in when the janitor was done with the bathroom, and then when the janitor left, he would put a sleeping bag between the seats. And then in the morning, he'd go over to the locker room and take a shower and then go to class, rinse and repeat. So you two guys living in the car, you know, this.
Yeah. We just
Okay.
happen to have class together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Spencer was the first one here today, so he's going to call out the number when I'm done. Remember, same old, same old. Prima facie, good prop contention link. If something's wrong, point it out right away. People have been missing propositions that don't ask for a change, so be aware of that. Oh, there we go. There, now you can see my eyes. But, yeah, so. We are treating it as if it is the third affirmative. So, you know, there should be two contentions, and there are a couple in here that have two contentions. So be ready. Okay, you ready? Good. Hi, my name's Violet.
Hi, Violet.
Hey, what's up? My proposition: everyone should have regular consensual sex. By regular, I mean happening frequently. Sex, as in sexual intercourse, and consensual, that you actually have permission for something to happen. I will contend regular sex is good for health. My first proof from an excellent source, and again, you will never say excellent source. You will always give me an expert source, right? Right? Not meaninglessly. Yes, good, good. My first proof from an excellent source said, testosterone, which is released during sex in men and women, strengthens your bones and muscles, including your heart, and gives you more energy. My second proof from an excellent source says, sex boosts your body ability to make protective antibodies. These antibodies fight against bacteria, virus, and other germs that cause common illnesses. And my last proof from an excellent source says, sex helps burn calories. It involves movement of the body and sweating. All this is somewhat similar to a treadmill run. The difference is sex is usually done on a bed. I'm now open for cross-sex.
Yay.
Hey.
Thanks, Jen. Thank you. Thank you. Spencer, give me a number.
3.
Not 1 or 2. You want me to do 3?
What's wrong with 3?
Well, I'd have to count to 3.
Let's 2 then.
2?
Okay.
What's wrong with 1?
Why not 1?
1 is Valeria.
Morning, Tom.
Morning, Jasmine. How are you?
Morning, everybody. Good. How are you?
Okay, you just missed an affirmative all about sex, but Valeria's gonna
Sorry.
rip it
Oh,
out.
darn. I'm so bummed.
Valeria?
Okay, you didn't meet your prima facie responsibility. You didn't have 2 contentions or 3 proofs for each, and it's too late to add it now.
Good.
Your proposition was everyone, oh, and you defined, never mind. Your proposition was everyone should have regular consensual sex. You defined regular and sex and consensual. Your contention was regular sex is good for health. Your first proof have 3 benefits for health.
Nah, it's got 3 benefits for testosterone.
For testosterone. So, did it give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof. Do these benefits does these benefits cause testosterone all the time? No.
Does testosterone cause
Okay.
these benefits?
Yeah, does testosterone cause these benefits?
Yes.
Does testosterone cause these benefits all the time?
I don't know.
What percentage of the time does testosterone cause these benefits?
I don't know.
Are there any other causes for these benefits?
Drugs?
Because you have not ruled out alternative
Causality?
I cannot accept your proof.
Proof 2?
Did it give us any proof?
It's what they said.
Then that's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof. For that one, I just got 1 proof, and it's a hasty generalization, and it's a form of a logic, and I don't accept the logical proof.
Proof 3?
I also got 1 proof, and that's a hasty
And
generalization.
your first question is?
Did it give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof. That's a hasty generalization, because they only give us 1 proof, and it's a form of a logic, and I don't accept the logical proof.
Okay. So, and the first proof too, testosterone causes these benefits. Sex doesn't cause these benefits. So it is also a hasty generalization. Do you see that? So when you have sex, testosterone is released, and testosterone does this, this, and this. So it's the same as the second proof where it just says makes antibodies, and antibodies do this, this, and this. Okay, so they're only talking about one thing. Okay, and I also would have taken the argument that the proposition was flawed because there's 2 ideas in the prop: regular and consensual. And so in this case, I would have them get rid of consensual and put that in the definition instead of in the prop. Okay. Sure, Tom, that sounds great. Great, good. So, hi, I'm Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
Hey, it's up. You can call me Tom. Okay. My proposition, everyone should exercise. By everyone, I mean all human beings age 6 and older. And exercise is a form of physical activity that is planned, structured, repetitive, and performed with the goal of improving health or fitness. Oop, the cops are coming.
For you?
Yeah, I guess so. I can hear him coming this way. Can you hear him?
Mm-mm. Run, Tom, run.
See ya. Oddly enough, my contention is that physical activity is beneficial. My first proof from an excellent source says there is strong scientific evidence, not just evidence, scientific evidence that shows physical activity reduces the risk of premature death from the leading causes of death, such as heart disease and some cancers. My second proof from an excellent source says, what the hell is that?
My dogs,
Oh, okay.
maybe?
I thought somebody's stomach was growling. I was gonna, what the hell? Regular physical activity in childhood and adolescence improves strength and endurance, helps build healthy bones and muscles, helps control weight, reduces anxiety, reduces stress, increases self-esteem, and it may improve blood pressure and it may improve cholesterol levels. And my last proof from an excellent source says regular physical activity can help you prevent or manage a wide range of health problems, including stroke, okay, they're going down Lover's Lane. It's all right then. I just already dumped my pot though. It's like, damn it. It can manage health problems like stroke, metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, depression, certain types of cancer, arthritis, and falls. Physical activity stimulates brain chemicals to make you feel happier and more relaxed. And exercise/physical activity delivers oxygen and nutrients to your tissues and helps your cardiovascular system work more efficiently. Now open for cross X.
Yay.
Yay.
Hey, Valeria, give me a number.
1.
Yeah, good one. Katie.
All right. So your proposition was that everyone should exercise.
Excuse me?
Oh, you didn't meet your prima facie responsibilities. You needed 2 proofs and 3 contentions each, and it's too late.
Two contentions and 3 proofs each.
Did I say that backwards?
Yeah.
No.
2 proofs with 3 contentions. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, you're good on that then.
Okay, so your
Proposition.
proposition was that everyone should exercise,
Mhm,
and you defined everyone and exercise,
mhm.
and your contention was that exercise is beneficial,
Physical activity is beneficial.
physical activity.
Yeah, I define exercise as a physical activity. So physical activity is beneficial.
For the first proof, did they give us any proof?
That's what they said.
It's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Mhm.
You only gave us one piece of evidence, and that's a hasty generalization, which is a form of a logic, and I don't accept illogical proof. For the second one, did they give us any proof?
That's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof. I counted 9 benefits.
Mhm.
So does physical activity cause these benefits?
Yes.
Does physical activity cause these benefits all the time?
Nah.
What percent of the time does physical activity cause these benefits?
I don't know.
Are there other causes for these benefits?
Sure.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Okay.
And then for the last one, did they give us any proof?
That's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof. Let's see, I either counted like 8 or 4.
There's 3.
There's 3, okay.
Yep. Health problems, brain chemicals, oxygen, and nutrients.
Okay. Does physical activity cause these benefits?
You bet.
Does physical activity cause these benefits all the time?
No.
What percent of the time does physical activity cause these benefits?
I don't know.
Are there other causes for these benefits?
You bet.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Okay, going back to proof 2. How many people heard the words physical activity in childhood and adolescence?
Mm.
Oh, I don't
My
remember you saying that, but
My definition was everyone was people 6 and older. So what I've done here is I just sliced out one little section of those people, which would be what then?
That a definitional dodge?
No, I didn't
Nah.
change my definition. Just one group.
Not including everyone.
I've been waiting for a definitional dodge.
You got to ask me, and then if I change the definition, that is a definitional
That's
dodge.
not changing the definition though, from everyone. You changed it from 6 and
No.
older to just adolescents, no?
I just took that one group. So if I only take one thing out of it, what reasoning is that?
Hmm.
Would it just be a hasty generalization?
Yes, exactly. Okay, so I'm talking about everybody in the world. Now let me talk about kids. And it's like, it's just one section of everybody in the world. Okay, just something. Is it causal? Yeah, it's causal too, but just another way to rip it up. Okay. Okay, I'm Alaya. So my prop is that textbooks should be free for all college students. Textbooks are the required reading material for a college course. Free is no cost. College students, anybody who's enrolled in college. My contention, high college textbook prices cause an academic and financial burden to students. My first proof from an excellent source says nearly half students surveyed said the cost of textbooks affected which or how many classes they chose to take each semester. Students are taking a lighter course load to get around the financial burden of textbooks, which makes them spend a longer time in college. My second proof comes from an excellent source, which says students are foregoing textbooks and are, by the way, you all still owe me $20 for not having a textbook.
Put it on my
Just-
tab.
Okay, your tab's getting huge.
Yeah, it is.
It saved you $150, so $20 isn't that big of a deal. Okay. Students are foregoing textbooks. They're relying on class notes and information from secondary sources on the internet. These survival strategies impose additional burdens on already stressed out people, and it makes it harder to prepare for exams. And my third proof from an excellent source said over the past decade, college textbook prices have increased by 82%, making them the biggest out-of-pocket expenses except for drugs for students and families. I'm now open for cross X.
Yay.
Yay.
Katie?
1.
Oh, okay, good. James.
All right. So you didn't meet your prima facie responsibility. You only gave us one contention and you're supposed to give us 2, and it's too late to add another one already. And your proposition didn't include everyone. It just stated college students. It didn't say all college students. But we're gonna rip it up anyways. And
So I'm not asking for a change is what you're saying?
yes, you're not asking for a change.
So I'm supporting the status quo.
Yes,
Okay,
supporting the status quo. But
And
we're
you
gonna
thank
rip it
me.
up anyways. And
okay,
I
good.
thank you.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you explain that? Why is that a bad prop? Because you said all college students.
I just said textbooks should be free for college students.
Oh, I thought you said all.
No, not as far as I recall,
Okay.
but because some students already get free textbooks.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'd have to say all.
Right.
So James,
Okay.
before you were
Your
so
prop-
rudely interrupted.
Sorry, James. Take it away.
All right.
Does
your
this
prop
class have
was-
any structure whatsoever?
Nah.
And if
No,
I'm talking, what is he supposed to be doing?
the hand.
My time. There you go. Good. Because
So your
somebody's
prop
gonna
was-
do that. Okay, go ahead.
My time, Tom.
Okay, my bad.
So the prop was textbooks should be free for college students. You define textbook and free. Your contention was it causes a financial burden on the students.
An academic
And-
and financial burden.
Okay. And for the first proof, you gave us two forms of evidence.
Hmm.
And did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal and they don't accept anecdotal evidence.
Okay.
And it's a form of it's a hasty generalization because it's given us limited evidence.
No, that's the definition.
And
Why is this one a hasty generalization?
because it's coming to a conclusion and there's only two forms of proof or evidence.
Yeah.
And
Don't
that's
give
a-
me the definition. Show me why it meets that definition. You only gave us two things. That's a hasty G. Okay, good. And
and that's a form of logic and we don't accept illogical proof.
good. Proof two.
Proof two, you only gave did they give us any proof?
That's what they said.
That's anecdotal and don't accept anecdotal evidence. And it's another hasty generalization because you only gave us one form of evidence. And that's a form of logic and we don't accept illogical proof.
Good.
And then the third one, did they give us any proof?
That's what they said.
That's anecdotal and don't accept anecdotal proof.
Okay.
And another hasty generalization because again you only give us one form of evidence and that's a form of illogic and we don't accept illogical proof.
Good. What other illogic are these three proofs?
Begging the question,
Why?
Taking the question.
because they
Because you
don't
don't
link
ask for
to
two.
the,
Yeah, we have two things, as James just pointed out. We got two things in that contention: academic burden and financial burden. The first two talk about academic burdens and the last one just financial. So good, good. Hi, my name's Anonymous.
Hi, anonymous.
So my proposition, there should be more money funded to Mars exploration. By more money funded, I mean federal monies and further financial assistance from a federal agency. By Mars exploration, traveling to Mars and learning in order to learn about it through analysis. My contention, exploring Mars will be beneficial. My first proof from an excellent source says, we should actually settle Mars in order to establish a new branch of human civilizations, or several new branches. We can bring up all the Trump people to Mars and, oh wait, they will add to the strength and vitality of the human culture and help us as a civilization as a whole. My second proof, excellent source, says Mars is a rich destination for scientific discovery, and using robotic or human exploration will expand our presence into the solar system. Mars's formation and evolution are comparable to Earth, helping us learn more about our own planet's history and future. And my last proof from an excellent source says, our nation has long recognized the immeasurable benefits the space program brings to our economy, our prosperity, and our national security. I'm now open for cross-X. James, thank you. Jasmine.
One.
Jacob with a K.
Failed to meet your prima facie responsibility because you only gave us one contention with 3 proofs. You needed 2 contentions with 3 proofs each. But it's too late to add it now, but rip it up anyways.
Mhm. Okay,
Your proposition.
you don't
oh,
say rip it up anyways to
I'm
prima
just,
facie
I'm just being a
responsibility.
smart ass.
Okay, I was wondering because how can you rip up something that doesn't exist?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So now I'm just being a smart ass. So we're even.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
Go ahead, Jacob
pro-
with the guy.
Your proposition was there should be more money funded to Mars exploration.
Yes.
You defined money funded, you defined Mars.
Yep.
Contention, exploring Mars would be beneficial.
Yep.
Could you repeat proof one, please?
Sure. We should settle Mars in order to establish a new branch of human civilizations or several new branches. It'll add to the strength and vitality of human culture as a whole.
Okay. Did they give us any proof for that?
Is what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proof.
Okay.
You only had two forms of evidence, which is a hasty generalization, which is a form of logic, and I don't accept a logical proof.
Proof to.
Did they give us any proof?
That's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proof.
Good.
Proof two, you had two forms of evidence, which is a hasty generalization, which is a form of logic, and I do not accept a logical proof. Could you repeat proof three, please?
Proof three. Our nation has long recognized the immeasurable benefits that our space program brings to our economy, our prosperity, and our national security.
Did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proof. Do those benefits cause,
Flip it.
I don't know how to word this.
In this
Tom, help me.
case, space exploration brings these three benefits.
Thank you.
You're
Space
welcome.
exploration cause those benefits?
Yep.
Does space exploration cause those benefits all the time?
No,
What percent of the time does space exploration cause those benefits?
it's got to be 98%.
Are there any other causes for those benefits?
50% or higher. What do you say?
Prove
Two
it?
words. Prove it. Yeah, I can't.
Oh.
It brought us Tang. Has anybody ever drank Tang?
Mhm.
A powdered orange juice thing?
It's good.
That came from space exploration.
It's good. Did it really?
Yes.
Nah.
And the United States, yeah, that's what the astronauts drank. That was their big ad push in the 60s. So they also brought us pens that can write in zero gravity. The United States government spent $1.2 million to invent a pen that could write in zero gravity. The Soviet Union used pencils. Little known fact, but it's true. And I'm a doctor, so you got to believe me. And
But
Jacob
you
still
have-
hasn't given me the hand, has he?
I'm just being polite.
Nah, don't be polite. You're the negative. I'm wasting your time.
Tom, come on. I'm done.
Yes. Okay.
Are there any other causes for those benefits?
Oh, you bet.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Okay. And in the world of people have been asking me about analogies, proof two claimed that because we can explore Mars, its formation and evolution are comparable to Earth.
Mhm.
And so you could ask, is Mars similar to Earth? And I could go, no.
Would have been for proof two?
Yes.
Okay, that's I thought that.
And proof three talks about space programs. It doesn't talk about Mars at all. So what would that be?
Begging the question.
Which is an easier way to rip it up. Okay. Not saying it is, you got causal in there, but a begging the question in there, and I would have shut up a lot quicker. Hi, my name is Karen. Good morning, Brianna. Or should I say good morning, Brianna's top of her head? So you said hi, Karen, back?
Yes, hi Karen.
Okay, yeah, I was distracted. My proposition is that theater should be taught in all schools. By theater, a play or musical or presentation. By taught, educating students in the history and execution of theater and performance. And by all schools, I mean all K-12 schools. Why, you ask? Because theater is beneficial. My first proof from an excellent source states the benefits of theater is that it allows for an escape from reality and an escape from hardships for each participant. It also helps to develop social skills and teaches children how to work and get along with other people. My second proof from an excellent source says, some benefits to theater include a boost in self-confidence, learning teamwork, and learning how to support others with positivity. Never had some of the directors I had. Not much positivity. Proof 3 from an excellent source says, benefits of theater include that it strengthens confidence, enhances communication skills, enhances public speaking skills, and it promotes individuality. I'm now open for cross X.
Yay.
Yay.
Jacob with a K.
We'll go with number 1.
1, Spencer for hire.
Oh, okay. So your proposition was theater should be taught in all school. Oh, wait. Crap.
Yes.
You did not meet your prima facie responsibilities. You only have one contention with 3 proofs each, and it's too late to add the other one now.
Okay.
Okay, now your proposition was theater should be taught in all schools. You defined theaters and schools
And taught.
and taught, and you contend that it is beneficial.
Yep.
Oh man. For proof 1, do you have any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Okay.
Does theater cause these benefits all the time?
That's question.
Cause these benefits?
Yes.
Does it cause
Good
these
catch.
benefits all the time?
Nope.
What percentage of the time does it cause these benefits?
Don't know.
You have not ruled out alternative
Wait,
causality.
question 4.
Are there other causes for these benefits?
Drugs.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I do not accept your proof.
Good.
Okay, proof 2 is, do you have any proof for that proof? Evidence
It's
for that
what they
proof?
said.
It's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof. Does theater cause these benefits all the time? Cause these benefits?
Yes.
Does it cause these benefits all the time?
No.
What percentage of the time does it cause these benefits?
Don't know.
Are there other causes for these benefits?
Yes.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Okay.
And for proof 3, do you have any evidence for that proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof. And once again, does theater cause these benefits?
Yes.
What percentage of the time? No. Does it cause these benefits all the time?
Nope.
What percentage of the time does it cause these benefits?
I don't know.
Are there other causes for these benefits?
Yep.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Good. And if the affirmatives do both contentions without any logic, you will be asking the causal questions for all 3 of one and all 3 of the other. So you did well getting that rate of delivery out, Spence. Good job. Okay. Speaking of sex, my name is Anonymous again.
I am
Hi,
anonymous.
Anonymous.
My name is Anonymous again.
Hi,
I am
Anonymous
anonymous
again.
Oh, hey, good morning. What's up? My proposition, sex education should be banned from all K-12 schools in the United States. By sex education, I mean a comprehensive sexuality education that covers topics including human development, relationships, personal skills, sexual behavior, sexual health, and society and culture. By banned, I mean done away with by law, and K-12 schools in the US are all K-12 schools in the US. My contention, parents say sex education is inappropriate for children. My first proof, quoting an excellent source, said, parents feel that sex ed promotes medically inaccurate and incomplete information and is not age appropriate nor unbiased. My second proof from an excellent source says, Jody Hoffman, a Florida mother, successfully sued the Broward County Public Schools, claiming the district's sex ed program was too explicit. It also represented only minority views among parents. Hoffman stated that information about sex should only be taught at home, where parents can impart their own values to their children. I now stand open for cross-ex.
Yay.
Okay,
Thanks.
that's it. You only have 2 proofs.
Jacob with a K? Did he get, oh, who was last? Spencer Fryer.
Spencer.
4? Is there even 4?
You had been doing so well.
2?
Did you say 1?
No, I said 4. And then I said 2.
But if you take off the thing on the 4, you get 1. And 1 is
1.
Jasmine.
Why is
Jasmine.
why, I missed the beginning. Why are we only saying 1 though?
Because why should I spend time going ding, 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 ding when I
Oh,
can
and you're just
just
gonna go down the line?
Yeah, when it comes time to it, I will give me 1 through 6 or something.
right.
So it's random, but Jasmine, it's all yours.
Yes, sir. Okay. You did not meet your prima facie responsibility. You only gave 1 contention, and I only heard 2 proofs.
Mhm.
So it's too late to add it now. Even your 3rd proof.
And my
Um,
second contention is I can give that.
oh, and
Sex
you can't add your
education.
2nd contention and your other 3 proofs either. It's too late for that as well.
Okay, good.
Okay. So your proposition was that sex education should be banned from all K through 12 schools. You define sex education and K through 12
And I did too.
and all.
Okay.
Okay. Your contention was that parents say that sex education is inappropriate
Yep. For kids.
for kids, right? And your for your first proof, did they give us any proof?
Is what they said.
That's anecdotal. I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Okay.
And your first proof only gave limited amount of evidence.
How much limited?
2
2.
examples of evidence, which is a hasty generalization and is illogical, and I do not accept illogical proof.
Okay.
And your second proof, can you repeat the second proof, please? It's that one lady.
Yeah. That one lady sued Broward County. She said the sex education program too explicit and represented a minority view among the parents. She also said that sex should be taught at home. And parents can impart their own values that way to their children.
Okay. Well, you only gave 2 points of evidence. Oh, sorry. Did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal. I don't accept anecdotal proof. I
Okay.
only gave 2 negative examples of evidence, which is a hasty generalization. It's illogical. I do not accept the logical proof.
Yay.
Yay.
And this is why you are going to complete the entire 3rd and 4th affirmatives, because this has happened before where people had an OS moment. That's where they go, oh shit, I present today and they haven't done anything and they come up with a piece of crap like this one. And that's just way too easy on the negative. Okay, so make sure you have a complete job. Okay. My name's Ivan.
I dive in.
What's up? My proposition, prisons in the US should release non-violent offenders. My definition, non-violent, people with drug offenses or non-threatening charges. And the US is the US of A and to the republic for which it stands. So my contention, prisons are overcrowded. My first proof from an excellent source said federal judges ordered California to reduce its prison population by 40,000 inmates over the next 2 years because of California's overcrowded prisons. My second proof from an excellent source says judges gave California 45 days to come up with a plan to reduce the prison population by, excuse me, by lowering the number of nonviolent offenders who are incarcerated. Why? Because inmates are dying due to not receiving medical treatment due to overpopulation. And my third proof from an excellent source says the prison population in the United States hit an all-time high of 2.3 million people incarcerated. The 10 largest prison populations increased more than 3 times the average annual rate last year. Now open for cross-X.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you, Jasmine. Oops, the hell is that? Oh, okay. I have an appointment at 9:30.
Uh-oh. One.
Brianna.
You did not meet your prima facie responsibilities. There's only one contention without 3 proofs each, and it's too late to add them now.
Good.
Okay. The proposition was prisons in the US should release nonviolent offenders.
Okay.
It defines nonviolent in the US.
Mm-hmm.
Contention was prisons are overcrowded.
Yep.
For the first proof, you only listed 1 proof, which is a
Wait. What's your first question?
okay. Did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Okay.
I only heard 1 proof, so that's a form of hasty generalization, which is a form of illogic, and we don't accept illogical proof.
Good.
Okay, for 2, oh wait. Is there any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Good.
Does releasing nonviolent offenders, wait, how would I word that?
You wouldn't do
You
it
wouldn't?
that way.
Okay.
You were saying what it was before you talked about the anecdotal.
Hmm.
Did you want me to repeat the first sentence?
Yes.
Judges gave California prisons 45 days to come up with.
Okay. Does releasing nonviolent offenders cause these benefits?
Cause the one benefit that they'll be able to get more medical stuff? Yeah.
It does, hold on. Does it cause these benefits? Does it cause this benefit all the time?
This one benefit in this one state? No.
Okay, what percentage of the time does it cause this benefit?
Don't know.
Are there any other causes for this benefit?
Yes.
Okay. Because you could not rule out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Okay.
Proof 3, I only saw 1 proof. Okay, no. Did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
It's anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proof.
Mhm.
It's a form of hasty generalization because they only gave us 1 proof, which is a form of illogic, and we don't accept illogical proof.
Okay.
Okay,
Now,
so-
the first one you said because they only mentioned California was a HCG. And the second one, they only mentioned California. So what would it be?
begging the question?
Another hasty generalization. I'm only talking about one state. And I was waiting for you to say that's only one state. And then I was going to say, well, I meant all the United States. And then Jasmine could say, that's a definitional dodge.
That's a definitional dodge.
Yeah. And the last one doesn't talk about overcrowded prisons at all. It just says that there's a lot of people in prison.
Mhm.
So you went after it as a hasty G, which it is, but it also is begging the question.
Okay.
Good. Okay. My name's Diana.
No, Diana.
Thank you, Jasmine. Everybody else sucks.
You guys suck, man.
Yeah. So my proposition is all animal testing should be banned. My definition, by animal testing, I mean giving them multiple choice or essay exams. So, and then look at Jasmine's
What?
eyebrows. What the hell did he say?
What?
Those are tests, aren't they?
What?
Yeah, thank you for the courtesy laugh. Animal testing is a scientific experiment where live animals are caused pain, suffering, distress, or lasting harm. Banned is officially legally prohibited. Contention, animal testing is harmful to the animal. My first proof from an excellent source says, animals are subjected to experiments that include everything from testing new drugs to infecting them with diseases or poisoning or burning them. They also cause brain damage, blinding, and other painful and invasive procedures. My second proof from an excellent source says, to determine the danger of one short-term exposure to a product or chemical, the substance is administered to animals in extremely high doses through force feeding, forced inhalation, or skin or eye contact. Animals in the highest dose group endure severe abdominal pain, diarrhea, convulsions, seizures, bleeding from the nose, bleeding from the mouth, bleeding from the genitals before they ultimately die or they're killed to see how effective that was. And my last proof from an excellent source says over 100 million animals are burned, crippled, poisoned, and abused in US labs every year. My second contention, technology can replace animals. My first proof from an excellent source says we have the ability to model or replicate aspects of the human body. Computer models of the heart, lungs, kidneys, skin, and digestive system already exist. They can be used to conduct virtual experiments. And based on existing information and mathematical data, we don't need animals to test. My second proof from an excellent source says the Human on a Chip program shifts the experiments from living animals to the lab by replicating cells of human organs and tissues and exposing those replications to chemicals. And then they just study the response. And my third proof from an excellent source says computer-generated simulations are used to predict the various possible biological and toxic effects of a chemical or a potential drug without dissecting animals. And after I let Agnes in, I'm ready for cross-X. So hang on a second. Okay, Brianna, give me two numbers.
1 and 1.
Okay, That would be Spencer for the beginning in contention 1 and Valeria for contention 2.
Your proposition was that animal testing should be banned.
Yep.
You defined animal testing and ban.
Yep.
You contend that it is harmful to the animals.
Hmm.
And for proof 1, do you have any evidence?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal evidence.
Mhm.
And gave 4 things. Does animal testing cause these harms?
Yes.
Does it cause these harms all the time?
No.
What percentage of the time does it cause these harms?
Don't know.
Are there any other causes for these harms?
Yeah, I kill mice every winter in my garage.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I do not accept your proof.
Okay.
For proof 2, can I hear proof 2 again?
To determine the danger of a single short-term exposure to a product or chemical, the substance is administered to animals in extremely high doses. They do that through force feeding, forced inhalation, or eye or skin contact. The animals in the highest dose group often endure severe abdominal pain, diarrhea, convulsions, seizures, bleeding from the nose, mouth, or genitals before they die, or they ultimately die or are killed.
Do you have any evidence for this?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal evidence. And does animal testing cause these harms?
Yep.
Does it cause these harms all the time?
Nope.
What percentage of the time does it cause these harms?
Don't know.
Are there other causes for these harms?
Yep.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I do not accept the proof.
Okay.
And for proof 3, do you have any evidence?
It's what they said.
It's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal evidence. Does animal testing cause these harms?
Yes.
Does it cause these harms all the time?
No.
What percentage of the time does it cause these harms?
Don't know.
Are there any other causes for these harms?
Yes.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I do not accept the proof.
Good. And I, excuse me, I would also have accepted a hasty G in proof 2, because they talk about putting these high doses on them. And then they talk about what happens to the animals in the highest dose group. So they've limited it down to just one group after that. So good, but they're all causal. So Valeria.
Your
Contention 2.
contention was technology can replace animals.
Yep.
Did it give us any proof?
Or,
Your first proof.
oh, that's what they said.
Um, that is
Did we wake you up?
I didn't understand this one, and I feel like
Well, we already know that it's anecdotal, so go ahead and say that.
that's anecdotal.
And I don't.
Accept anecdotal proof.
Good. And so in summary, what I'm saying is we have things now that we can use, so we don't need animals.
That is begging the question because the is not linked to the contention and
The other one.
Oh, hasty generalization.
No. It's begging the question, but it's not because it doesn't link.
It repeats the contention.
Mhm.
That's a form of a logic, and I don't accept the logical proof.
Yeah. And so, because it says technology can replace animals, and I say we have the technology to replace animals. So
Would the proposition and the contention link though?
technology can replace animals, therefore all animal testing should be banned. Yeah, that works.
Okay. and I think,
Good that you questioned it though. So go ahead. Proof two.
I didn't get your second proof.
We have one program that can replicate stuff, so we don't need animals.
Did it give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That is a hasty generalization because they're only talking about one program,
Mhm.
and that's a form of illogic, and I don't accept the logical proof.
Did you summarize why you don't accept anecdotal proof?
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept it.
Okay, good. And proof three?
Can you repeat that one as well?
Yeah, we have programs now that can be used to predict possible biological and toxic effects, so we don't need animal dissection.
Would that be big? Did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Okay,
Would that be begging the question?
would it? Why?
He repeats the contention.
Uh-huh.
That's a form of illogic, and I don't accept logical proof.
You just say it out there. That's begging the question, Devin. You're just repeating the contention. Be firm. You're the negative. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, my name's Miranda.
Hey, Miranda.
What's up?
Miranda.
My proposition, all forms of tobacco should be banned. By tobacco, I mean the preparation of nicotine-rich leaves of an American plant that are used for smoking or chewing or snorting, and by ban, done away with legally. My contention, tobacco usage leads to many health problems. My first proof from an excellent source says tobacco use causes many health problems such as cancer, heart disease, stroke, lung diseases, diabetes, COPD, and secondhand smoke has killed more than 480,000 people. My second proof from an excellent source says tobacco is one of the most heavily used addictive products in the US that causes many health problems. And my third proof from an excellent source says chewing tobacco is held in the mouth. It is known to contain at least 28 cancer-causing chemicals. Chewing tobacco contains toxins that can lead to cancer. And about 500,000 deaths are caused by tobacco use every year. I'm now over for cross X.
Okay.
Good. Katie.
All right. So you did not meet your prima facie responsibilities because you did not have two propositions. No, two contentions and three proofs each. Gosh
There
dang
you
it.
go.
And it's too late to add them now.
Okay.
So your proposition was that all forms of tobacco should be banned,
Mm-hmm.
and you defined tobacco and banned.
Mm-hmm.
And your contention was that tobacco leads, or tobacco usage leads to many health problems.
Yes.
For your first proof, did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
It's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Good.
For this, I got 6 health problems.
Yeah, a bunch. Mm-hmm.
So does tobacco cause these health problems?
Yes.
Does tobacco cause these health problems all the time?
No.
What percent of the time does tobacco cause these health problems?
I don't know.
Are there other causes for these health problems?
You bet.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Okay.
For your second proof, did they give us any proof?
That's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Mm-hmm.
For this proof, you just repeated the contention, which is begging the question, which is a form of illogic, and I don't accept illogical proof.
Very good.
For your third proof, did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Okay.
For this one, you only gave us one form of evidence, which is hasty generalization, which is a form of logic, and I don't accept illogical proof.
Very good. Nailed it. Good,
Katie.
good. So, I don't know who the hell I am.
Hello, I don't know who the hell I
Hello,
am.
who the hell I am.
What's up? My proposition. Adam Pac-Man Jones and Chris Henry should be suspended from the National Football League. By Adam Pac-Man Jones and Chris Henry, I mean two players who play in the National Football League. And by suspended, that they're without pay, they can't work or be anywhere around anybody. My contention, they are guilty of crimes. My first proof comes from an excellent source that says Commissioner Roger Goodell suspended Jones for the complete season and Henry for 8 games because they are the league's most troublesome players. And the message was, mess with the law and your job's on the line. Jones, playing for Tennessee, will forfeit his $1.3 million salary. And Henry, who plays for Cincinnati, will lose over $200,000. But Jones's, Pac-Man Jones, off-field conduct has included 10 instances in which he was arrested by the police, and Henry was arrested 4 times. My second proof from an excellent source says Atlanta Falcons quarterback Michael Vick was indicted on federal conspiracy charges related to dog fighting. Vick was running a dog fighting operation out of a Virginia property he owns. And Commissioner Roger Goodell said, Vick is expected to be suspended, and he will be suspended without pay because dog fighting is sick. I'm now open for cross X.
Yay.
Okay, Katie. Okay, 1, James.
Okay, so you did not meet your prima facie responsibility. You only gave us one contention with 2 pieces of proof. And your proposition
And your responsibility was to,
give us 2 contentions with 3 more pieces of proof, and it's too late to add them.
there you go.
And the proposition is not the greatest
It's not,
because it doesn't ask for a change.
okay. And
We're gonna rip it up anyways.
so I thank you for supporting the status quo, but I have to rip you up anyway.
So I support you for the status quo, but I'm gonna have to rip you up anyways.
Mhm.
For your prop, you gave us Adam Jones and Chris Henry to be suspended from the NFL.
Should be suspended from the NFL, yes.
Okay, and you define Adam Jones and Chris Henry suspended,
Mhm.
and your contention was they're guilty of crimes.
Yep,
For your first proof, did they give us any proof?
it's what they said.
Okay, that's a form of a lot. That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof. And you only give, it's a hasty generalization because you only give us one form of evidence,
Mhm.
and that's a form of illogic, and we don't accept illogical proof. And for the second
Yes.
proof, is Michael Vick similar to Adam Jones and Chris Henry?
Nah,
Okay, that's form of, because you have not given me enough
No.
relevant points of, no?
I say no to the first question of causal analogy or authority. It goes to its illogic. And
So
the
that's a
illogic
form-
for analogy is false analogy.
It's a false analogy. Okay.
which is
A form of illogic, and we don't accept illogical proof.
cool. Oddly enough, you've noticed that that debate was in 2007 because they're all gone now. Okay. My name is Jane.
Hi, Jane.
Thanks, Jasmine. What the hell's up with the rest of these rude people? Okay.
Take it off my tab, please.
Okay. 20 cents. My proposition. All people should listen to more music. Definitions. By all people, I mean all of mankind of all ages and capabilities. By listen to more music, using your ears, mind, and soul to feel and hear the sounds, beats, or melodies created by blending of instruments with or without voice. And my contention is music is beneficial. My first proof from an excellent source says research shows children who took piano or singing lessons had significantly higher IQs and better academic performance than others that did not. My second proof from an excellent source says listening to music results in less anxiety, lower cortisol levels, higher levels of bacteria fighting immune cells, and eases pain levels. It also boosts mood and causes relaxation unless you're listening to rap music. Rap music's an oxymoron, just so you know. Proof 3 from an excellent source said listening to music reduces blood pressure, headaches, migraines, seizures, and postpartum depression. My second contention is music is motivational. My first proof comes from an excellent source that says that music increases positive emotions. And my second proof from an excellent source says when you're listening to music, it motivates you to work out, clean, dance, sing, and run like hell if you're listening to rap. Okay. My third proof from an excellent source says listening to music motivates your brain to release dopamine, which makes you more motivated and goal-oriented. I'm now open for cross-X.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you. Jacob with a K, start us out, and Jasmine, you get contention too.
Your proposition was all people should listen to music, or
Yep.
one. Okay, yeah. You define people listening to music. Your contention was music is beneficial.
Yep.
For your first proof, did they give us any proof?
What they said.
That's anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proof.
Good.
You also only gave us two forms of evidence, which is a hasty generalization, which is a form of illogic, and I do not accept logical proof.
Proof 2.
For proof 2, you listed numerous benefits. Did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proof.
Okay.
Does listening to music cause those benefits?
Mm-hmm.
Does listening to music cause those benefits all the time?
No.
What percentage of the time does it cause those benefits?
Don't know.
Are there any other causes for those benefits?
Drugs.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Okay.
For proof 3, did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proof. You listed numerous benefits. Does listening to music cause those benefits?
You bet.
Does listening to music cause those benefits all the time?
Not if it's rap.
What percentage of the time does it cause those benefits?
I don't know.
Are there other causes for those benefits?
Uh-huh.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Okay.
So for your second contention.
Did you hear the yay? She yayed you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Good job, Jacob, with a K. Jasmine.
Your second contention was that music is motivational.
Mm-hmm.
Your first for your first proof, you said that it increases positivity or
Yeah,
positive
positive
emotion.
emotions, yes.
All right, did they give us any proof?
That's what they said.
That's anecdotal. I don't accept anecdotal proof. That you only gave one example or one piece of evidence, which is a hasty generalization. It's illogical. I don't accept illogical proof.
Okay.
For your second proof, can you repeat that one, please?
Listening to music motivates you to work out, clean, dance, sing, and run.
Okay. Did they give us any proof?
That's what they said.
That's anecdotal. I do not accept anecdotal proof.
Good.
Does listening to music cause you to do those things?
Yep.
Does listening to music cause you to do those things all the time?
Oh, God, no.
What percent of the time does listening to music cause you to do those things?
Don't know.
All right. Are there any other reasons or causes for doing those things?
You bet.
All right. Because you've not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Good.
And for your third proof, did they give us any proof?
That's what they said.
You only gave us two
You gonna
examples.
finish that?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that's anecdotal. I accept anecdotal proof.
Okay.
And then you only gave us two examples, which is a hasty generalization, and it's illogical. I do not accept illogical proof.
There you go. Good. Our class is officially over. Brianna, can you hang out and do one?
Yes.
Okay. So the rest of you, if you need to go because of class or things, you go out and have a good weekend. And I will be with you from Santa Rosa or Ukiah, one of those two cities on Thursday morning. So our last practice.
For fun? You're going to be there for fun?
Yeah, I'm on my way to Eureka and I was just going to split the trip.
Oh, nice. Have a good time.
Thank you.
We'll see you on
I'll
Thursday.
let you know from my hotel in Santa Rosa or Ukiah.
Okay.
Okay. Have a good weekend, guys.
You guys too. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Sam.
Bye-bye. 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 Have fun. You sticking around, James? Nope, he's gone. Brianna, are you in there?
Yes.
All right. I don't know if you've heard this one or not, but hi, I'm Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hey, it's up. My proposition, all K-12 schools should discontinue the DARE program. By K-12, I mean kindergarten through 12th. And DARE is the Drug Abuse Resistance Education Program. And by discontinue, stop doing it. My contention, the DARE program actually increases drug and alcohol use. My first proof from an excellent source says, studies have found that there is a 3 to 4% increase in alcohol and cigarette use among 11th grade students who were not using either substance in 7th grade, but after taking the DARE program, started smoking and drinking. My second proof said, from an excellent source, a shocking 29% increase in drug use and a 34% increase in tobacco usage was found among students who had participated in the DARE program. And my third proof from an excellent source, over 30 studies have shown that DARE does not serve to deter students from using drugs in the short term, nor does it stop them from using drugs in high school or college. I'm now open for cross-X.
Okay. You did not meet your prima facie responsibilities because there's only one contention with, I think, less than 3 proofs each.
Oh, it's got 3.
Oh, does it really? Okay. Okay, but it's too late to add them now.
Okay.
So your proposition was all K-12 schools should discontinue the DARE program?
Yes.
Defines K-12, DARE, and discontinue?
Yes.
And your contention was DARE increases drug and alcohol use.
Yes.
For your first proof, hmm, did they give us any proof?
That's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Okay.
I wrote down one benefit.
No, it's
No?
two harms.
Okay. That's hasty generalization, which is a form of illogic, and I don't accept illogical proof.
Okay.
Okay. Proof 2, I wrote down 2.
Yep.
Okay. Is there any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Good.
Does DARE increase alcohol and drug use?
Yes.
Does it increase alcohol and drug use all the time?
No.
What percentage of the time does it increase alcohol and drug use?
29% for drugs and 34% for tobacco.
Okay. Are there any other causes? Are there any
Go for it.
does it, oh my God, how do you phrase that?
Are there any other causes for
Okay.
those
Are there any other
increases?
causes for the increase in drug and alcohol use?
Yes.
Okay. Because you did not rule out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Yep. So anything under 50%,
It's-
you're going, thank you, because that means a majority then is caused by something else.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Proof 3.
Proof 3, I wrote down 2. Okay. Did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
It's anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proof. Since I only wrote down 2 proofs, it's a form of hasty generalization, which is illogic, and we don't accept illogical proof.
Okay. And also on this one, my contention is that it increases drug and alcohol use.
Mhm.
Okay. And this proof just shows it doesn't stop them from using drugs when they're either now or when they get to high school or college. So does that prove that it increases drug and alcohol use?
No.
Aha. So another way to rip that one up besides the hasty generalization is that it's begging the question. And you're getting much more fluent in this. And you have a nice forehead. Why don't you show yourself?
I mean, I can. It's just whenever I like my camera's facing up, because I have a really small table that I do my work on.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Okay. But when you do it for real, we're going to have to see you for a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. I'll find somewhere else to do it.
Are you done with your third affirmative yet?
My third, I have it written, but I didn't send it.
Okay. If you want me to look at it, go ahead and send it to me.
Okay.
All right. Then now go out and have a great week, and I will see you next Thursday.
Thank you.
Watch the recordings.
I will.
Okay. Bye, Brianna.
Bye. Have a nice weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
Mhm.